Welcome to Serengeti Trek, where kids are wild about God.
That's because Serengeti Trek is an adventure kids will love.
It's been absolutely wonderful. The very first day, my first grader came home and said it was the best day of his life.
Kids explore unforgettable Bible stories. They'll build lasting relationships with each other and Jesus, and complete 5 daily challenges that encourage kids to live out what they've learned.
I called my grandparents and told them about God.
My son said we had to go out to dinner because he had to pray at a restaurant.
You'll even meet a few Bible memory buddies to help kids remember important Bible truths long after VBS.
Children will explore the story of Gideon, who knew God and trusted that God would help defeat the enemy. You might say it's clear as black and white.
Wow, Zach, you sure know your stuff.
I talk to God too, really loudly. I'll help kids discover how Daniel talked to God in a den of lions. You might say that prayer is the main thing on day 2.
Thanks, Rory. We know you're not lying.
Elaine the Crane here, and I love telling about God. As kids learn how God protected Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the fiery furnace, they'll become wild about God. After all, God is wonderful and forgiving and loving and powerful and...
Wow, Elaine, you really do like talking about God. But the real excitement comes when kids explore the Bible in memorable and meaningful ways. That's because at Serengeti Trek, kids explore God's Word the way kids learn best. And as they do, they develop a loving relationship with Jesus.
I love God so much, especially when I think of how Jesus died for all the wrong things I've done, just so I can be friends with God forever. He really stuck his neck out for me.
You've spotted the truth, Gigi.
We can all work for God when we serve others. And kids will experience how Paul and Silas worked for God, even in prison.
Thanks, Lug. That's one of the greatest things I've heard.